Alright, if you're seeing this, this is a thank you for making my 2020 better. Uh, just know, I'm sorry this is on a YouTube link, but you will be tagged in this if you are a part of it because it's got to be pretty long. And yeah, sorry if you have to wait forever for your name, but I'm going to try and get through all of you as I do appreciate all of you and want to see you guys in 2021, so I'm going to mention you at some point here. Alrighty, let's get to it. Steezy, otherwise known as Nando, otherwise known as Ransom. You are an amazing dude. I actually appreciate everything you've done for me, including the banner work and some general branding work. That work's been amazing. But besides that, just a great friend. I appreciate you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. I would say your real name, but I don't know if you want me to or not. So I'm just gonna keep that out of here. Cam, my hands don't work, otherwise known as Parallel Cam. Keep kicking ass, brother. You're gonna make it one day. You're doing a phenomenal job. I can't wait to see what you pump out in 2021. That's pretty much all I can say. I mean, I can see you playing more RuneScape. That's for sure. NorCal Frisky, otherwise known as Rose Frisky, otherwise known as my boy Frisky. Let's see ya. All right, you're an amazing dude. I appreciate every conversation we've had. They've been minimal, but very, very, very nice, and I appreciate it. Yeah. You're also blowing up all over TikTok, according to my eyes. You've been on my For You page about 12 different times, so I'll take it. Beastly, you've always been a supportive person compared when it comes to what I'm doing and what I put together. You've always wanted to see what I'm doing. You've always enjoyed what I'm doing, so I appreciate it, man. You always find what I'm doing crazy. It's amazing. Same with you, Remote Halo. That's pretty much what I can say for the both of you. Blend and Clue, you two go together like a pair of twigs. I'm not even kidding. There's moments where you two hate each other, I feel like, and there's moments where you two are acting like brothers. And it's kind of funny because I feel like I've seen half of that. But yeah, Blend, you're an amazing dude. I appreciate the streams, homie. And Clue, I haven't talked to you much, but from what I know, you're an awesome friend of Blend's. That's pretty much all I could say. Alduck, we were gonna call the other day, and you had some good points on critiquing everyone, and you're just an amazing dude to hear talk and understand your mindset on things, you know. Yeah, and don't stay up all night watching this either. Krasy, the fact that you can stay up till 3 a.m. playing Terraria is ridiculous, but I love the PC build. I love the SMP. Everything you put together, dude, is amazing. Anyone involved in the SMP with Krasy, I'm gonna shout out some names now. If you're hearing your name and I didn't tag you because I probably don't know your Twitter, Krasy will probably tag you for me. Aristotle, I don't think you even have Twitter. I think you've been banned off Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. American Fight, I think. I don't. I still fuck up your name. Anyways, Glitch, Krasy, obviously, Lutz, and a few more. Thank you guys for the good time on the SMP. Technic, Jason, you were one of my close IRL friends. I don't have to say much about you. You're really just one of those people that I'm close with, and you've kind of just showed up at my house a million times, and I don't mind it. You get annoying, but I'll take it. I mean, you're a pretty good dude. You're following in my tracks, and it's kind of awesome to watch. It's like a proud father moment. Uh, who else we got in here? Jazz, your streams are amazing. You blew up on Twitch this year. It was cool to watch. I mean, it was demotivating at points because for some reason I decided to try to compare myself, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm not doing that good compared to Jazz. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's why, because I'm comparing myself. But nonetheless, watching your streams were amazing. I appreciate your kind words and the little bit of conversations we've had. It's been very motivating, that's for sure. Eli, your photography work is top notch. I love it. Keep working. Keep crushing it. Yeah, I hope to join you in extra next year. Cromsy, Cromsy. Me, you, and Saucy played. What was it? It was Fall Guys once, and yeah, that was phenomenal time. That is the one memory from this year that is stuck solid in my head. Is me and you and Saucy playing fucking Fall Guys. I love your streams, dude. Your energy's always high. You're always positive, dude. Good to have you around. Hope to join you a little bit more in 2021. I'm going to say a few names that might not hear me in this, but if you do, I will be shocked. Shrill, you're an amazing dude. Watching you grow was a phenomenal thing. I loved running into you in Omegle. I appreciate the $15 from, what was it, July? Yeah, appreciate you PayPaling me $15. It was a fun time running into you on Omegle. Definitely the funniest thing because Fam, he was on there too, or I like to call him P-Ham because I always feel like I'm mispronouncing his name. But yeah, he was on Omegle looking for you too, and we managed to yell out Curtain Rod, or was it Curtains? I don't remember. But I was looking for him too, and he told me to look for curtains, and I found him. And yeah, it was a fun time. So I appreciate you both. Zoe, you're an amazing dude, Zoe. I haven't gotten to actually have a good conversation with you. Well, I mean, we've had minimal conversations, but I haven't had like a solid conversation with you. But I'm hoping one day we'll get that. One day we'll get it. That's for sure. Devar Mitchell. Yeah. Do I need to hop back on Devar Mitchell here? You're an amazing dude. I don't really know how much I could say for you. You're an amazing dude. I got nothing wrong with you. No bad beef. No nothing. You're cool to see with what you're doing to Devour and watch you change things up and run things your way. It's definitely cool to watch. That's for sure. Havoc, Apex Havoc. You are one of my oldest Apex homies. You're always willing to support no matter what direction I go. You're always willing to talk. You're always willing to give advice, and it's really killer. I appreciate it, dude. It's helped in times, that's for sure. Apex Fur, you're back in the Apex Grinder group chat, and oh my, we had some interesting conversations sometimes. I believe. That group chat was a blast. Just anyone in that group chat was a blast. I appreciate you guys all. Isaac B, made by Isaac. You're an amazing dude. I've watched your design stuff since way back. It's been a pleasure to watch you grow, and I hope to see more of your work in the future. It's good work. Rail, all I can say is I never play Rocket League, but for some reason I feel like I could beat you. I said it. But seriously, Rail, keep killing it in whatever you decide to do in your future. It was fun watching you edit. It's fun watching you do whatever you want to do. I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit of Rocket League content out of you if you're still into it. But yeah. Zums, I think I said it right. I always feel like I'm mispronouncing your name, but homie, you're one of the old Creator Corp homies. We talked a lot. We used to talk a lot, I believe. But you got some big plans and big things ahead of you. You just got to keep your head up, keep working, and you'll be just fine. I promise you that. Apex Aiden, otherwise known as Giggy, and I'm gonna call you Giggy because why not? Yeah, you were one of the most pushing people when it came to my Apex grind. You kept me motivated for the longest time, and then yeah, I just kind of stopped for Apex, and we kind of fell off a little bit. But I hope to get to talk to you a little bit more. Apex Turner, you kind of helped carry my world record stream along, and I appreciate it dearly. That was an interesting stream, as well as Yeah, well, as a few others. If you're part of the world record stream or know some part of it, tag them, please. Justin, you helped boost the stream, the world record stream. You really gave me a huge boost that day. You were trying to help me out. I appreciate it. We haven't talked much, but I appreciate what you're putting out there, man. You got good things ahead of you. Who else? Extra Haley, you helped me get in touch with a bunch of people involved in Apex. You're really the start of a lot of things this year, and I appreciate what you did for me. I still remember that day very vividly, and I appreciate it. You introduced me to Extra, and you introduced me to a lot of people in Apex that I kind of looked up to at the time, and now it's kind of crazy to think now I'm grinding for Extra. Thinking about that actually. Who else do we have? Easy BW. Your edits are insane on Instagram. I love watching what you're doing, regardless of what it is. You're always putting out content, man. You're always putting out work. Your painting's nuts too on Instagram. Your recent painting, it's cool to see. It's cool to see. You're definitely a unique person, that's for sure. Sir Jaden and VideoCam, you two have known me for a long time. You guys are still supporting me to this day, a little bit, I believe, and I appreciate it. I really do. So, who else is in here that I have to? I would say so. Hyper Psychic, you are one of the OA boys that I actually still, I would say, pretty good with. You're an amazing dude. Appreciate the streams. You're always putting out work. You're always streaming. You're always got that positive attitude that I always look forward to. Like, seriously, you're having a bad day, pop open this man's stream, and all of a sudden you're excited as hell. I'm not even kidding you. Like, that's just how it works, man. I can't explain it. It's just how it works. Raz, you were one of my good stream subs, I believe. One of my very good subs. You've been like subbed for the last 5 months, and I appreciate it. Thief944, Bailey, you were one of my good friends IRL. We didn't talk much this year. We barely talked since the last half of the year, but you're still a good homie. I appreciate you. Polar, we talked like twice, but you were a cool dude from what I know. I figured I'd put you in here because it was kind of crazy watching you go through surgery. When we met, it was interesting. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everyone. If I forgot you, know that I just listed off a shit ton of people, and I'm sorry. Wait, I got one more. Vey, otherwise known as Aiden, one of my good IRL homies that sold me my VR headset. You're always an interesting person to hang out with. Always fun to play CSGO with. Yeah, you're really just a good IRL, and I appreciate it. I hope moving goes well for you. Yeah, I think that concludes my list here. If I'm missing some of you, I'm sorry, but I just listed off everyone that came to mind. So, if that's where we're at, I'm gonna let it go there and enjoy your 2021, everyone, and peace.